Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you, and you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, saying hi. Hello. How do you do? What's happening with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings I speak unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 yes. Let's do it. Y'all know I love live, right? I'm just saying. I am the call and response kind of girl. I am the active engagement kind of girl. I am the we are better together. Let's do this thing. Let's make it work kind of girl. I am. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Today is a Friday. Friday. Today is Friday. All right. Since it is Friday, let's today is the 27th. Yeah. Yeah. Is that the truth? 27. Okay. Today's the 27th. So what are we talking about? Make change work in your favor. So all week we've been talking about change, right? The inevitability. It's gonna happen. And it ain't nothing we can do about it. We can fight it, we can resist it, and we can go with the flow. But we can't stop it. We can embrace it. We can leverage it. Because one way of leveraging is what's happening now ain't working for you. Remind yourself that ain't always gonna be this way. It's gonna change one way or the other. So your best bet is to um, influence the change, the direction of change, right? Influence the direction of change. What direction do you want change to flow into? Whatever that is, influence that, beloved. Influence the direction of the change that you desire. Good morning, Brian. Good morning. So good to see you, sis. Influence it. How do we influence change? One way we influence it is by the words that we speak internally and externally. That's one way of influencing it, right? One way of directing. Interesting. I just had a thought. Do we Well, this one way of influencing the experience of our change. There's some change that happens that is beyond our ability to deal with, our ability to determine. Let me say that. However, good morning, cousin. Love you. All is well. Um, but we get to influence how we experience it, right? We can lean more into it. So we can be in the club of the sky is falling, Chicken Little, the sky is falling. We could be in that club. Or we can be in, yeah, some things did fall from the sky, but the sky is not falling. Okay. That was one or two things that happened. So we can be very intentional about our perception and interpretation. So we all perceive individually based upon our past history. We're going to perceive some things, but then how you interpret what you perceived, right? What you make, what meaning you give to what you perceive. That's all you, boo. It's all you. I'm just saying. That's all you. Somebody can walk past you and you can decide that they mean and evil and rude and all of those kinds of things. Or you can make no decision about them. How about that? How about if we don't come to a judgment? How about if we stay neutral? And if your preference is something different, then act upon your preferred. If you prefer to speak, how about speaking? If you prefer to engage, how about engaging? Or not? But you can spare yourself some lower frequency feelings. I know that's a mouthful. I like to say it like that, as opposed to bad feelings. There are no bad feelings. They just are. But lower frequency, where you have less energy, lower vibrating feelings, they don't move as quickly, which is why you have less energy when you embrace those feelings, right? You can if that's not what you prefer, I don't prefer them. I have them, but it's not my preference. So if that's not what you prefer, beloved, then you know what you can do? You can raise your frequency. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything in your life that will make you laugh? Good morning, Pastor Bobby. So good to see you. Is there anything in your life that will cause you to laugh? That's going to raise your frequency. Do you like to dance? Music. Life-giving music will raise your frequency, right? Is there, do you enjoy something in particular, like watching, looking at water? I love watching snowfall or rainfall or the movement of any kind of water. I feel good, right? A wonderful, wonderful memory. Like meditate on that. You're gonna raise your frequency. I'm just saying, y'all. So we don't get to decide what change happens, but we can decide how we're going to show up in that change. Right now, life will happen, and sometimes we will be in the lower range of lower range of feelings because it's really appropriate for the immediate. Good morning, Ray Price. Thank God it's Friday, right? It's kind of appropriate for, but as you process those immediate feelings, it is a response to a situation. It's not your state of being. Good morning, Erica. Hey, honey bun, I love you right back. Right? Our immediate, general response to a change that is not favorable or a change that we didn't prefer, yeah, we will have those lower frequency feelings. That makes sense. Like we will visit those, we will kind of rest in those. But I'm talking about your state of being, your general state. Do you vibrate in the higher frequencies, higher vibrational feelings? Like if you just look at anything to talk about feelings, there's energy. And you notice, just think about it. If you feel sad, you don't have as much energy to move around. It's harder to make decisions. You don't want to go and do the things you generally want to do. That means you got less energy. That's frequency. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. It's not woo-woo. It's science, okay? It's just science. But you also live it every day, so you know what I'm talking about. But also, when you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Look at children. One of the reasons children have so much energy is because they are happy most of the time. Think about it. If a child isn't happy, they slow down. They're not interested in things. Come on now. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. So what I'm inviting you to is that when change happens, ride the wave in the best possible state that you can. You choose how you're going to ride that wave. Now, there are sometimes when something happens, and I'll lean into the lower range, lower frequency feelings, because that's where I need to be. I might need to recover. I might need to just take the time to feel the sadness, feel the loss, feel the disappointment, I just might need to take the time to feel. And if that's the case, I'm going to give myself permission and time to do it so that it doesn't get stored in my body, so that I'm not short with people and situations, so that it's not an interference in my life later down the road because I didn't take time to process it when, the optimal time to process it was available. It's work. It's intentional work. It don't just happen by osmosis. Okay? It does not. Because if we don't do the work of processing, you know, undesired change that really, was heavy change, difficult change. If we don't do the work, it just gets stored. It don't go away. To do the work, beloved. So, anyway, make change work in your favor. Make it work in your favor. Good morning, Deborah. So good to see you, dear. Look, make it work in your favor. Speak life no matter what. Y'all know what sowing and reaping is. I assume that we all know that we didn't live long enough to get sowing and reaping. Right? Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. So for whatever a human sows, so shall they also reap. Whatever you give is coming back to you. And somewhere it said good measure pressed down, shaking together and running over. I'm just saying. So why not sow what we want back? Increase. So if somebody clowning with you, do it make sense to clown back with them? Not really. It might feel good to your ego, but it's not going to be good for your soul. If somebody, whatever it is, that's on them. Let them go and get their recompense. It don't make sense. Just because they clown, now it might not feel good in the moment, but look, think about this. So it don't feel good in the moment, but then you gonna join them where they are. You gonna sow your own seeds of discord and whatever, and then it's not gonna feel good in a whole bunch of moments. You can have the immediate where you're engaging or have gotten the information for the first time and it doesn't feel good. And if you decide you're going to go toe to toe, guess what? You are getting ready to prolong the not feel good. We do some things that just don't serve us well. I understand it's habitual. Your nervous system is familiar with it. So it's going to go for the familiar. You wonder why you keep doing the things that you do because you're going to train your brain and your nervous system to do that. And then it's not easy to shift it. But put one foot in front of the other. Soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking out the door. I'm just saying. If you know, you know. What am I saying? Try. I am of the mind that I will never quit quitting. I just like the way that sounds. But what I mean by that is that whatever I know that is of good for me, I will never release it. I will never give in. I don't care how many times I fail, how many times I go a different route, how many times I was looking for my new Bible. I was going to share it with y'all. I guess I'll share. Maybe I'll share that next week. But it is touted as being the most accurate Bible that we have today. The most accurate Bible. So I'm on this journey anyway. Sidebar. Let me get back focused here. But the SBL study is the study Bible, and it's the new Revised Standard Version, updated edition. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I'm excited about the tools. I'm excited about the resources that are part of it. I'm excited that it is the most accurate version to date, because it, the more that we know, the more that we're able to know. I don't even know why I'm going down here, but I'm here, so I might as well go. So, King James Bible, 1611 version, all they can give you is what they knew in 1611, right? It was the most widely printed and available Bible. So we got what we got. But, you wouldn't expect a doctor who only knew something in 1611 to keep treating you from that. Well, the more that we are able to understand and discover, have greater scholarly tools and interpretive, all the things, then we can get a more accurate version. So I'm always on the hunt for understanding, insight, learning, and growth and development. Anyway, I'm excited about it. It's heavy, and I want to take it everywhere I go. But some books are really big. Anyway, back to make the change work in your favor. Make the change work in your favor. Ride the wave, y'all. Don't try to stop the wave. Ride the wave. Don't try to stop the wave, because that'll get you every time. It's going to drown you. It's going to drown you. Ride the wave, right? You don't have to say you like the wave, but it's what you got right now. So if you're going to stand in a corner or, battle it, I don't like it, I don't want it, go away, it's not going to help you. It's going to make you more frustrated. What's the name of the new version? Let me look. 1 second here, because I meant to bring it to my desk this morning. I had it by my nightstand. It is the New Revised Standard. 1 second, I'll get it for you. Let me see. Interesting. Why is it not coming up? Where did I get it from? Well, just wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go get it then. I'll be right back. Let me get my picture back up. 1 second. Oh, here it is. I thought I brought it in here. Okay. The SBL Study Bible, New Revised Standard Version, Updated Edition. Okay. It's got all kinds of tools and we had I can't start the conversation here. It's another conversation, so I'm gonna anyway. If you're interested in what is being touted as the most updated version of the Bible, that's the one. It's got the most updates in it. Okay. All right, y'all. So change is inevitable. We don't get to decide what kind. We don't get to decide when. We don't get to decide where we are when it happens. But there's some things that are non-negotiables for me. I'm not willing to give up my peace. My peace can be disturbed, but it won't stay disturbed. I'm not willing to give up my peace. It can be disturbed, of course, because I'm human, but it don't stay disturbed, because I got tools and strategies and practices that's going to help get me back to homeostasis. I'm in peace more often than not. You're welcome. You're welcome, honey. I value my peace. Love is a non-negotiable for me, right? So even if change happens, love is a non-negotiable. My intention more often than not is to respond from a place of love, because I believe in sowing and reaping. I do. And yes, I love people, and I respond from a place of love because I love people, but I also respond from a place of love because I love me. And I'm not trying to be out here spitting out fire and wreaking havoc and causing all kinds of things. Because you know what? I'm going to get that back. It's coming back. I don't want that. I want to be able to hug and love and touch and feel and look at each other's eyes and have connection and life-giving conversation. I want people to smile when I walk in the room, and I want to smile when other people walk in the room. I want all the feel goods, all of them. So I can't be all cantankerous and what's this? What's the word? Surly. Hey, cousin. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, cousin. I can't be all cantankerous and surly and expect people to be smiling at me and authentically glad that I'm in the room. I want people to be glad that I came in the room. Oh, there's Kathy. Hey, girl. Hey. Rather than like, dang, here she go. Whew, Jesus. That ain't what I want. So I have some responsibility. I have something I need to do in order for that to be my truth. I love y'all. I do. I appreciate you. I love because I want to love. I love because God loved me first. I love because, it just makes sense. Hate does not make sense. Not for your body, not for your soul, not for your mind, not for your relationships, not for your atmosphere. Hate, ooh, it's going to cost you a whole lot, beloved. So, yeah, thank you. So I'm going to get my, all the things. I read all the things, okay? Read. Christina, look what I got. Life matters, so eat like it. So that's, that's the book. Okay. Anyway, I got all kind of reading, all kinds of readings. Oh, well, we can't leave this out, y'all. Since we talk about books, we cannot leave that one out. Forward, one of the forwards in the book is Pastor Bobby Bracy. I'm just saying. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We're a few minutes over, but I allow that on Friday. Have a wonderful day, everybody. At the moment that Creator God gave us our breath, we got our breath in our creation process, we forfeited the right to not be amazing. Look, I cannot begin to tell you how amazing you are and how much you have to offer and to give. And I need you to know it, beloved, so that you can show up in it. Okay? Don't believe the yang. Don't believe anybody who told you you're not. They don't know that they are. Mic drop. If somebody told you you're not amazing, it's because they don't know they're not amazing. They don't know they're amazing. Because if they knew their amazingness, they would be able to see yours. Or just acknowledge that you obviously had to have it because they got it. And it wasn't just given to them. It was given to us all. So I need you to lean into that, to live into that, to walk it out, to own it. I'm out of here, y'all. Have a fantastic weekend. See you soon. Bye-bye for now. Spread the love. I'm just saying.